PowerBranding training module, and you can follow along with the homework checklist that is provided to you with this training. And I am Harmony Grace. I'm going to be kind of your little instructor who is going to walk you through all the different parts so that you can work on building your own unique brand and then transfer that brand onto the World Wide Web in a way that's highly attractive and meets the needs of the people who you want to reach. So follow along with me and let's get started. Okay, hopefully you have your homework checklist in your hand right now, and you can see as you look over very quickly kind of where we're going to go with it. There's a place for you to write in your answers to these questions, and I highly recommend you do that. It will help you. Now, this part, Module 1, is identifying and defining your brand mission and story. I'm going to try to be real frank with you here. A lot of problems that business owners have when they start is they have a product and they want to sell it. They don't understand the concept of branding, which means you're not just finding a product and selling it to someone. You have to be selling an idea, a story, a product, yes, but for you to even be able to figure out who wants to buy your product so that you can accurately target them, you're going to need to know what it is that your brand even represents and what it is that you want to do with it. What is your mission? What does it do for the world? So these questions are here to help you kind of define some things about your business. So jump on with me and I'll kind of walk you through each of these questions so you can fill it out. So let's start with the first question, which is, what is the name of your company and why did you choose it? Now, funny enough, a lot of people don't know why they choose the names of the companies. They may have a general, vague idea of what they want their company to represent, but they don't know. If you're one of those people, it's okay. We'll work from there. But it's an incredibly important piece of information for you to know from the very beginning what your company is going to represent. And that is often going to be represented through the name of your business and then in turn the logo that you develop and the color scheme and everything else. But first of all, we just need to name it. So if you haven't named your business or you're thinking about renaming it because you don't know your brand, or even if you have the name, this can still be very helpful. You need to answer these following questions before you even answer the question about why you chose your business name. Now, take into very close consideration, if you have already a business name and you don't want to change it, you need to build a story around it. If you don't have a reason why you chose your name, you need to either create a story behind why you chose your name or you need to change your business's name. A business name and brand that doesn't have a story and doesn't have something behind it backing it is kind of a no-go, okay? So right now we're going to answer that first question and kind of running through all of those different scenarios. Do I have a business name? Why did I choose this business name? If I don't know, should I change the name or what kind of story am I going to build around this business name? This is the core of your message. What is your name? So if you can just go in and fill in that blank, we'll go from there. Question number 2. So question number 2 was, what motivated you to start this business? Now, this may be, again, this is why I said to answer the questions before 2 through 4, before you go answer number 1, if you don't already have a name, because these questions will help answer the name question, essentially because it helps you build your story. So what motivated you to start the business that you're starting? This is this personal story. Everyone has a personal story why they started a business. My personal reason for starting the business that I started and I run is, first of all, I wanted a business where I could change things in the world that would actually have an impact, like a economic impact on actual communities. I have an uncle who goes to Brazil and South America and employs a whole lot of people there. And he runs his whole company while providing money and income for these incredibly low income, impoverished groups of people. Can't think of the word. Groups of people. That is one of the main missions of my business. I have other side missions, but that is the core. You want to say, what is it that you wanted to do? Were you trying to find freedom for your life? Were you looking to build a legacy for your children? Are you just wanting to retire? Are you, what are you wanting to do? It's your story. But the important part about this is don't skimp on the details. Don't skimp on making it sound exciting and having a purpose. Don't just say, well, I wanted to retire. Try to delve into the deep, more psychological or any juicy parts you can get out of your story. Your story is what sells. Find out what your story is. And that is question number 2. Okay, and now we're at question number 3. And that is what is truly unique about your business. Now, honestly, this is a very important question, but it can be a one that's very hard for people to answer because many businesses have similar products. Some of them are very, very unique. But a lot of businesses, especially if you are, creating an e-commerce business or something like that, there are going to be a lot of businesses that might have similar content to you. They might sell similar products as you. And that's why it's so important for you to have that story, for you to create your mission statement, for you to find things that really are unique about your business. What is it that you do? What insight and skills do you have that make your company better than your competitors? And it can be some things that are very hard to maybe initially think of. For instance, many businesses will say they are eco-friendly. Okay, that's something that sets you apart from many of the other competitors in, say, a cleaning industry business. Okay, you need to look at your business and find what it is about your business that really sets you apart. Maybe it is you own a clothing store in Pakistan, but your clothes you can't find them anywhere else and they are hand sewn, right? That is something that's very unique about your business, and that'd be something that you could put down. But you want to have as many unique things as you can have. I try to find 10. If you can't find 10, find 7. If you can't find 7, find 5. As many unique things as you can. If you don't have them, start to make them up. Find out, develop them, not make them up. Actually add them to your company. Say, I'm going to do this because it's going to help me be set apart from my competitors. Look at what your competitors are doing and decide, I can do this better. This is a very important part of finding out how to really strongly dominate your industry, because there are always going to be people out there who are offering very similar products to you, and you need to be the thing that is so much better than anything else because of the things that you offer. And it can be a money back guarantee. Everyone offers that though, so you need to even find something even more unique. But all of the things that set you apart, even if it's a money back guarantee, there are many companies who don't offer those. So being that kind of company is still going to give you an edge up over your competition. So look into your business and into your competition and answer that question. What's unique about my business? And if I don't know, or I don't already have things, what can I add to my business to make it unique? Fill out the question below, and let's keep moving on to the very last question. Okay, and then the 4th question is honestly my favorite question, but it's one that a lot of people don't fully understand or maybe think about initially when they start a business from the beginning. And that is, how is your company going to benefit your community and your world? Most of the time you're busy trying to think about, how am I going to make money with this business? And a lot of people miss the part where they need to be focusing more on what their business is going to be able to give other people than what other people are going to be able to give them by them owning a business. So this might be something as simple as like I said, for my uncle in South America. What did his business do? It provided jobs for tons of people in Brazil and South America who they were able then to build schools for their community. You need to be able to have a real impact in the things that you're doing. Have a mission for your business. Don't just do a business to make money. To really truly be a powerhouse and have a power brand, you really need to have more than just simply money on the table. Maybe it's something as simple as your product is something that you can't really find anywhere else. That's still something that's going to bring a benefit to your community and to your world. Maybe it is providing a service that will allow other companies to grow and flourish. For me, that's what one of my businesses does. It provides marketing services for many other companies, as well as coaching and trainings. And by that, I'm allowing all of my clients to find the success that they're looking for in their businesses. And in that, I am able to give back to the world. So you need to look for your business and see in what ways your business is going to give back to your community and to your world. Go ahead and write those down. And please, don't be shy adding as much information as possible. The more, the merrier, the more, the better, okay? All right, guys, that is module number 1. You guys have hopefully completed that. You might have questions. If you do have questions, you are free to book an appointment with me, and I will speak with you one-on-one if you are one of our clients, and I can give you some extra information on kind of your questions of what in the world this is. If you don't need that, don't worry about it. Just go ahead, fill out the information, and we'll go on to module 2, and you'll be able to find all the information for section 2 in that next module. You guys have a great day, and I hope that your business is 4 steps closer to being a powerhouse and a power brand in your industry. Cheers!